Welcome, friends. Nisargadatta says that desire is the memory of pleasure and fear is the memory of pain. If every moment is truly new, then how is there any possibility of something to desire or fear? It's so easy, right, to think, oh, I know this is going to not be good, or I know this is going to be lovely. We think we know. But every moment truly is new. We don't know how it's going to go this time. Something we think we won't like could turn out to be the beginning of a new inspiration, the beginning of a new career, the beginning of a new relationship. It looked like it wasn't going to be good, but lo and behold, look what it led to. And something that we think is, oh, yes, I need this. It belongs to me. I must have it. Turns out it doesn't have all that juice that we thought it would. I want all the people around me to be happy. I want them all to be thriving. Surely, how could this not be the right thing to desire? Well, I could be stealing from them exactly the inspiration for their new invention or their new creative endeavor. I want them to have it easy, and no, that's not what's their destiny. I don't know the future. It's so hard to totally let go of that, right? Really, we think, well, I've got this plan for this trip, or this plan for this project, or if I don't meet my deadline, then this, and then this, and then this will happen. And it's just so easy to get caught up in, I'm going to be something, tied to conditions. It's such a small box to be something that's tied to conditions. But there's another way of welcoming discovery, welcoming the new. It's a habit, right? We can build it as a habit. So, I'm going into work, our machines are broken. And it has at times seemed to be a struggle to get everything done. And I don't know. Because the machines are broken, I get to talk to this particular patient who normally would have been done 2 hours ago. And we have the most amazing connection. Thank you that the machines were broken. And I don't know, say I have an injury in my back or my shoulder. Now every exam feels so tedious and difficult. And then I have these people who are asking me for help, and I'm reminded that there's way more love in the world than I remember. There are gifts and gifts and gifts. So this not using the past to project the future is, it's not what we're conditioned to do, right? We're conditioned to predict and predict. But I just keep discovering the less I predict, the less I hurt. Whether it's predicting good or predicting not good, the less I predict, the more I discover. Yeah, it's been amazing. For example, at work, if there was a long list, I would predict that my coworkers wanted me to finish it all. And so I'd feel stressed about getting it done. And then I just started enjoying my patients more and more and more. The people I was doing exams on, that I forgot about the list. Not that I was actually taking much longer. I just wasn't remembering about the list. It wasn't like this thing. And I found I moved the furniture around in the hospital rooms with more of a song in my heart. Literally, sometimes singing. And it turned out, when I wasn't predicting, oh, this list has to get done, my coworker's going to think this or that. When I wasn't predicting, when I was just like involved in the moment, it was joyful, unpredictably joyful. That's the thing. When I quit predicting, it turns out it's unpredictably joyful. Say I forget my full amount of food I needed at work and I don't have my purse and I think, oh, I'm going to be hungry. And lo and behold, hunger comes. And then I do some stretches and the hunger goes. Wow, I had no idea that the hunger was going to be so short. In fact, I feel great because the stretching helped so much. Now I'm doing more stretching, and I'm really glad that I had forgotten my food. I don't know, right? So I'm finding more and more that there's just no memory I can rely on. And the future can be way better than I might have guessed. So I don't know, and I stay in discovery. So you might look in your life, is there any particular area where you're anticipating, good or bad? And yeah, anticipating can be fun. I'm not saying we shouldn't anticipate. I'm just saying, is there a way to also just open into discovery more and more and see what happens? So, my experience is that the less I anticipate, the more I become present. And the rewards are endless. I have more energy. I have more inspiration. I have more connection. I mean, it just goes on and on. Less anticipating, more discovery.